Hello there, Gemini, and welcome to your November sun sign reading. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. Before you leave, be sure to click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, tell me about Gemini in November 2022. All right, first we have under events, a milestone. Okay, Gemini in November. This feels like to me a job-related milestone. This could be a promotion that you've been wanting for a long time, maybe a new job altogether. If it's not a job, possibly something that you have been working on as a hobby. It's something that you care a lot about. It's something that you like to do or want to do that is, like I said, it's either a job or an important hobby. Maybe you're able to turn a hobby into profit. Maybe you're starting a business around your hobby now because you can make money, or you've got extra resources you've secured a way of getting the resources that you need to be able to produce something, right? Whereas you've had this idea and you've been able to make something, but you haven't been able to mass produce it. So that's some kind of milestone where you get to go from one way of lifestyle or one way of I'm building to, okay, now I've got what I need. Now I can go forward in that direction. That's what this type of milestone feels like. You've been building for a long time to get to a certain place. And so in November, that comes true, or that comes to fruition, or is manifested in a way that you get to go to the next level or to the next stage, to the next phase, that kind of thing. And then under events, great achievement. So this is Spirit acknowledging and supporting you. This is a great achievement. You've worked really hard. I had that sense that you've been working on this for a long time. It's been building and building and building. And it's like you finally, that tipping point, you finally got up so high. Now things are just going to fall into place easier. Now you've reached that great achievement. You've reached that height that you've been working so hard towards, either job, like I said, or hobby, project, something. And now it's going to come back to you, or now it's going to start making a profit, or now it's going to start being distributed, that kind of thing. All right, Spirit, tell me more about Gemini in November, please. What else is going to happen in November? Well, that one. Actually, these three. I usually don't do it this way, but it spoke to me this way. So the first card is prayer. Your prayers have been answered. That's how I see this card. Whether you're a spiritual person who believes in God or believes in other things, or even just doesn't believe, I feel like, at least inside, some kind of internal part of you that's been like, please let this happen. Please let me have this. Please let this go my way. Maybe not an official prayer to an official God, but whatever your beliefs or non-beliefs are, this is Spirit saying that your prayers are being answered. You're being heard, you're being listened to, and now you've worked hard enough, you've reached that milestone, you've made this great achievement, things are going to start falling into place easier. And then we have love. Right now, what first struck me is this is a card of self-love, of great appreciation, of understanding that you deserve whatever comes of this great achievement, right? That you've worked really hard. You have held on to your passion for it, your love for it, for yourself. You've held on to your beliefs about what you can or can't do, no matter who said what or whatever got in your way. But life throws things at you, and now you can. It's like now you can really sit back and appreciate how much hard work you've put into it, and now you're getting back, and your love for life flourishes and blooms even more. And then finally, destiny. And you've known this. This is your destiny. You're on the path. You're on the right track. It's taking you where you need to go, where you've known, whether you've consciously known or not. There's a part of me that thinks, yeah, you've consciously known. That's how you've had your faith, and you've kept going. Even though things have happened, things have gotten in your way, people have said things that are harmful, or you knew that this is your destiny. And while you couldn't make anything happen of it, I think in November, finally, something is going to change, this great achievement, and you will be on the path that you've always known that you are meant to be on. And I think you're going to be recognized. There's going to be people that see this, and they're going to start getting interested. And I think that's going to help, like, especially if this is a business that you're starting and you're producing, like I said, you found resources to produce whatever it is that you're making, and more people are going to be interested in what you're making, or what you have to sell, or what you have to give to somebody, whether it could be advice or time, effort, whatever this is involved in, or involve however you are manifesting this great achievement. This is definitely spirit confirming this is your destiny. You've known it all along. Spirit has known it all along, and congratulations. That's what I think are in order. Your faith is being rewarded, okay? And it only deepens your love for yourself and for life. So let's get some more information. Spirit, oops. Tell me more about Gemini in November, please. What else should Gemini know for November, please, Spirit? Well, I had some cards flip over. There's a couple, I think there's a couple too many, but we'll take it because they flipped over. All right, first card, 10 of Wands, heavy burden. I want to say having faith, keeping faith, prayer, and up to this point has definitely been a very heavy burden. And while this person's face is kind of buried in the wands, you haven't been able to see fully how it all works together. You've had faith. You knew it was going to be hard, and you carried the burden well, and you're now going to reap some rewards. Next, we have the Queen of Swords. This card to me says, the truth shall prevail always, and now you get to see with clear eyes. There's something about seeing clearly now, seeing truthfully, and also on your throne and at a distance. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can be seen as a cold and harsh individual, only interested in cold, hard truth and facts and logic and reason. But somehow, I want to say, you've backed up your faith with all of this logic and reason, and people, I think some people around you didn't really believe you, but now you sit on your throne with your sword of truth, and you can say, look, I did this. This happened for me. This is true. This happened. All you naysayers are wrong. So there's a sense of sitting on your throne and looking down at people. And while at first it's not a negative thing, I feel like Spirit is saying also that don't get too high on your horse. We'll leave it at that. Next, we have Strength. And this is also under Love, the Love card here. It takes a lot of strength to love yourself and to look into the lion's mouth, which has to do with the faith and your prayer, to go forward, to get the things that you want to achieve, this great achievement, and go through this milestone. So again, congratulations. It hasn't been easy. You've had to face a lot of danger. You have a lot of courage and strength, and opposing forces have been a difficulty too, which is part of that burden, right? But you held strong to your faith, to your ideas. So, and again, strength. That's what got you through. Ace of Pentacles is the next card. So this confirms for me a new kind of business, a promotion, a new job, something monetary, something that brings you money, or this has to do with, like I said, you found resources so that you can produce something on a mass scale. And so it's a new start. It's a new, fresh physical start. It's, I want to say it's a new income. And while it might not start out as a lot of income, I think it's going to start in trickling. It doesn't matter. It's enough to reward you. It's a great achievement. You got this far, and it's only going to keep getting better. So you might only sell a couple of these items in November, and then maybe you'll sell 20 in December, and then maybe you'll sell 100 in January, right? It's something that's going to build your wealth and build your security. And then finally, Knight of Swords. News comes. So more swords, more mental perceptions and stuff, and truth. And this is usually a messenger, and I do feel like somebody is going to come in fast and strong with ideas that want to expand on this business or this new job promotion or this new job. There's somebody that's going to come in that's younger, I think, a little more brash, a little more assertive is not quite the right word, but impulsive, and is ready to act on ideas and stuff. And I think it almost feels like like an apprentice is coming in and wants to fire things up and help get you moving, because they see the potential finally, now that things are moving in a direction, that you've reached this milestone and you're starting to make money. Somebody is going to come in and want a piece of the action. I think that's what this card is about. Probably somebody you know, probably somebody who is standing in the background, watching, waiting to see if you could actually do what it is that you said you're going to do, and now they're just going to rush in and be like, hey, I want to be a part of this. That's up to you to decide whether you want to, or if that's a positive or a negative. I'm not getting any sense either way, if this is positive or negative. It just is, okay? I think it's up to you to decide what to do. Or it's just not set in stone yet, and Spirit is like, well, it depends on your interaction, how you guys work together, that kind of thing. All right, let's get one final card for Gemini, please, for the month of November. One last piece of advice for Gemini, Spirit. One just flipped over, so I'll use that. That's the artwork. Oh. And it says, peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. And it's under the crown chakra and clear quartz. So if you have a piece of clear quartz that you could kind of bring with you around on your day-to-day. But in stillness, the answer will be revealed. Now, this makes me think of prayer. This makes me think you've spent time praying or asking or meditating, that kind of thing. So this card to me says, don't stop praying or meditating or doing what you did to keep your faith, to keep strong, to keep going with your idea, no matter what other people say. Because I do think in the future, after November, there will be more challenges now that you've got things moving and flowing in a direction that you want. You know, you've got this achievement. Stay strong and stay in your faith and trust. Just do the same things to keep going, because in this new phase or this new stage, I think it's going to be easier to get kind of knocked aside, especially with this person coming in, this fast person who wants to just swoop in and start making changes or working with you, or it'll get easy to get caught up in things and lose your way. But always keep your eye on your destiny. Always make sure you make time to sit down, love yourself, appreciate yourself, and appreciate all that Spirit has helped you with, okay? All right, Gemini, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.